Yesterday, we were actually reading Psalm 119, and we read verse 71, which says, "It was good for me to be afflicted so that I might learn your decrees." God is like constantly warning us. He left us this entire Bible with parables, with lessons, with wisdom, things to do, things not to do. But have you noticed that it's often that spiritual difficulty, the affliction, the falling into the pit that we've dug ourselves that teaches us to take God's word seriously? Because it's actually affliction that teaches us to take God's word seriously, to learn his decrees, to prioritize what he says over our human understanding. And even before that, in verse 67, it says, "Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I obey your word." It's that affliction, the consequences of our actions, that actually keeps us in alignment with what God's word speaks. The Lord forgives, but we're not always exempt from his judgment. And David, Bathsheba, Uriah, that's like a really good example of this. We see Psalm 51, David repenting, lamenting unto God, and God forgave David after he took accountability, but there was still judgment on David's house. He was still afflicted. I can imagine David experiencing the judgment of the Lord, being like, "It was good for me to be afflicted. It is good that the Lord is disciplining me and chastening me because it's teaching me to never do what I just did ever again." God is a good father. Sometimes what he knows that we need is for us to feel the sting of our disobedience, so that we know to obey him the first time round. It teaches us a very good lesson. God bless.